Hello everybody, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys' support. I'm gonna hit the like button. I'm gonna be having coffee and I'm gonna be working on this drone. So I picked up this Fullspeed RC 3-inch drone, which is going to carry my GoPro Session on top of it. And I'm taking apart this Gank multi-rotor Nemesis for now because I broke the arm. It's actually just kind of fractured. It's not totally broken off, but it was creating some wobble. So I'm going to take this thing apart and swap it out. I'm also going to have to use different motors on it. So I'm going to use my, these are my 1408 Mambas. And these are the 4,000 kilovolts. So this is from my Shendrone squirt frame. I'm going to be ripping these motors off, putting them into the other one. And I even went ahead and printed some TPU arm savers, but I haven't even cleaned them up yet, so I got to clean them up as well. Well, thanks for coming in, everyone. Well, I'll clean those up later. Have a cup of coffee. If you guys want to come in or whatever, let me know. Or you can just click on the link and come on in. Don't worry about distracting me, because I get this done pretty quick anyway. It's kind of raining out here, so it's not really the best weather. That's why I'm doing it now. I was going to do it yesterday, but didn't have enough time and a lot of other stuff going on. So feel free to jump in if you like. So first I'm going to take apart the motors off of this frame so I can get it ready and put on the other frame. I might actually even be able to use these little gummies on the bottom of this frame for this build, which would be nice. May have to put on some music or something. You guys got any suggestions? I am going to change the camera angle for you guys now too. Kind of see what the heck I'm doing. I'm just popping these motors off. I really like using red TPU. It's been kind of my thing for a bit. Went to black just recently for a project, but just bought myself some Sane Smart red TPU just recently from SM Hobbies. Hope you guys are doing good. The beginning of this process is going to be kind of slow, but I went ahead and assembled the frame at least. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take these props off now. I'm going to grab my prop tool. All right, so I bought this a while back, and I still use this as my prop tool. I know a lot of people have other stuff that's way better, but it still works. It isn't broken. I'll just use it. It gives you good leverage. guess what I could do is put on a video in the background here while I'm doing this. I need to invest myself in a couple more webcams so I can have different things on my screen, like the 3D printing and maybe a different view of what I'm doing, like a workbench camera. Some of these 3-inch props, they're on so friggin' tight. Okay. But here's that frame again. So we'll get this thing all set up today and get this thing hopefully flying at least today. It'd be amazing. But we're going to need at least one of these little guys. Let's get in our trimmers, which are here. Plastic didn't really print out as well as it could have, but I was kind of rushing it. I don't even know why I rushed it. But also at the end of the roll, it always gets a little bit more moisture in the roll. TPU is really bad with moisture. So if it's sitting out at all, it's just not good. It gets stringy, won't print nice. Stuff's got to be really good temperatures always. All right, looks pretty good to me. Make sure it sits on here. So I believe it slips in. I don't know if this is the right size. It's supposed to be. I guess we're going to have to cut them. There's no way that would actually slide on. This might not even be the right size arm covers. No, not. So I must have printed the wrong ones, because these ones don't fit the width. Oh well. It must be for a 2.5 inch, not a 3-inch version. Okay, I'll just use these little guys. Line up my holes. Boom, diddy boom. One started all the way through. Random one. Line up the wire. Get one started. Very simple process. We're just following the screw patterns, keeping the wires going against the arms so that they have somewhere they can sit and not get wrecked. And yeah, get all motors fastened down with these bolts, making sure that none of the bolts reach the copper windings. If they come close or a touch, you're going to have a shitty day. And that motor's going to be gone. And you might even blow your ESC at the same time. Let me put on a video in the background here, since it seems to be very quiet in the chat today. Let's go share. Let's go. Hope you guys are all having a good day today. Happy Saturday. It's 3. Right on, dude. What are you up to today? You gonna go fly some packs, I guess? Minnesota Paul, how you doing? Just finished swapping a VTX. Nice. Which one did you get, Minnesota Paul? Boom. All 4 motors are on this sucker now. Cool beans. Must not be raining there, Rigger. Almost ordered that frame the other day. Can you post your parts list? I want to build a 3-inch with a split cam or other HD setup. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take apart this build, which is what's going to go in it, and I can post it, and I can definitely tell you right now as well, kind of thing. So, Mamba motors, they're the 1408s, 4,000 kilovolts. Let's see here. Let me take apart a bunch of stuff so I can make sure I give you the right exact things, because I think it's a full speed stack in it. which is really good because full speed and full speed, I think it'll probably fly better. Maybe not. Do I have a Run Cam Nano camera on it? I'm pretty sure it's a TBS Nano VTX on it. Could be wrong. Looks like it's an XM Plus antenna, or maybe a different version of. Round key. Gonna try the Mamba Toka 1204s. Yeah, can't get any iFoot 1204 injections. Oh yeah, I know. Everything is right now is almost insane. What about the same parts I had written down? I just want to make sure it's the right part. Yeah, I got the 4,000 kilovolts on these ones. And yeah, I was running a 3S on this. 4S. On this one, it was a 3S, but on my one I'm building now, it's going to be a 4S 850 battery. Only because I'll be holding a GoPro Session on top of it, right? Yeah, that was the only reason I got this frame, was because it can hold the GoPro Session. I was like, yep, that's for me. I've got a GoPro Session. I believe there's still one left at SN Hobbies. Oh, yeah, it broke anyway. Interesting. Stand up, suck. Let's see. Take those ones off. Take those ones off. The strip down begins. Oh, that's a part. I think it might be time for another one. Hey, KV FPV, how you doing? All right, so I put on another little quick video here while I'm playing around and getting this thing all sorted out. Okay, take care. Have a good night, Rigger. Enjoy your day. Nice, VX test successful. Okay, clean up some of this bench area. If I'm going to use any type of standoffs on a build, I like to use the ones that have the metal bolt on them. And you can see that these are a lot stronger. Very fun to know. These factory ones are going to be too long. I need a shorter one. So these heads are tight. Some of them not so good. It's still not long enough. Let's see. This one. That should do it. It's still not that long. Even longer than that one I need. I thought these were the right ones. Strange. Guess I've only got so many sizes. Weird. This one looks like the exact same size. Hey, John Coopy. That one's still too long, too. I know I've got it somewhere. There it is. So this little 3D printing thing that I did here tells you the length and the size of your bolts. So I definitely need this right now. 6. So 6 is too much. I need 4 or 5. What mat am I using? Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't think there's a brand name on it, to be honest. But yeah, there's some magnetic spots on it for bolts and nuts. And you know, it's actually very handy because it's definitely organized. It's still 6. One day I'm going to have to sit here and go through all of my nuts and bolts and organize them. I still haven't done that. Let's try this option. Try adding a washer in there. Should need for this one. Yeah, that's the one I need. This one's 5. Yep, I found the 5s. Yeah, I bought this one off Amazon on John Coopy. I know it's there's quite a few variances. I was actually looking for a black one, but the standard ones come in blue. I used to have a link to Amazon for them, but since lost my privileges as a Amazon affiliate, so can't do that. But I could still find the link somewhere. It is in one of my videos a while back. I used to have a bunch of Amazon links in my description in some of my videos. Sometimes this can be the hardest part, is finding the right size bolts for your setup, especially if you're doing something custom more or less, like I am. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up which way this stupid thing goes. So if I go and go full speed, VX145, you can see on rotor builds, somebody did a really nice design. Let's go this way. Stupid screen share screen thing. So this is someone's design, and then they used front is there. Okay. So yeah, this is their parts list and everything. This is why I really like rotor builds. If you guys haven't checked out rotor builds before, this is definitely a very good resource for anything. All you have to do is type in up here on the search any type of part that you have, and you will find people have used that part for different builds. But you will go through this real quickly here. The frame, the flight controller he used is an F4 with a 28A ESC. It's got 4 motors at 1407, 3600 kV. It's got the tri-blades, 3-inch 3044s. It's got an FPV camera by GLRC, an antenna by Lumineer, XM Plus, Tattoo battery for S850. It's the same kind of battery I got. And then he's got a bunch of stuff like the GPS module and everything on there. He's also got an option to have the Session on top. What he did is he put the GPS module on top of his instead. which is also a really good option if you're not going to be doing the that whole setup. But again, if you want to go and you go into up here on the top search bar, you just type in any part, and it'll come up with all the parts and all the stuff that they used for that build. So you can see some of them have different top canopies. Some of them, they put a different type of camera up here. But this is basically the design that I'm going after. And that's why I got the more aggressive props for it, and stuff like that. So this is the Session hauler. So this thing's pretty badass. So this is kind of the design that I'm going to be working towards today. That's, yeah. Super nice design. He's used pretty much the exact same thing, except for he's using a 20 amp ESC, which in his description he says that might not be the best choice, but that's what he had. And everything else is pretty much the same. He's got a AKK VTX smart audio, got a Fox U camera, XM Plus like most people, and he's also running a 4S850 battery. He's got some super bright LEDs on the back, and definitely a nice low capacitor for the ESC noise reduction. This is something that all builds really should have, is some kind of capacitor on the back for power. So, but that's just it's just me.
Slide past the head like I catch it, all my lines fascinating. School of hard knocks, never graduated. I don't get jealous, I congratulate them. I get aggravated, I'm a savage native. That's exaggerated, I ain't quite imaginative. Hit you with my best efforts. Holding traffic up like Rachel in the middle of a text message. Find new love, that'll wash the pain away. Found a lot of money saved up for a rainy day. But it's pouring outside though. But it's pouring outside, pouring outside, pouring out five, pouring my drive, high five, now to grow when I drive by. Ride on face, I'm riding on face. I've been putting my energy in the wrong place. Should be putting my energy in the wrong place. Should be putting my energy in the wrong place. Now I walk without a mask on. I'm moving good, the one that talks about my last songs. Possibility stop the dots, I'm in my way. The goal is to be happy when you're mentally insane. Right on face, right on face. I've been putting my energy in the wrong place. Last girl thought she was my caretaker. Now the caretaker, very big filmmaker. Rock bottom, now I'm building it up. Can't get washed up when you feel this fall. Being honest with myself, I guess it's really enough. Shit, last Saturday, now I'm filling it up. What I don't do is boss like a narco. Like shark, free drinks till the bar close. My heart on my sleeve with the scar show. Couple nice joints, cross cards, call your album, your barcode. Why the long face? Why the long face? I've been putting my energy in the wrong place. Should be putting my energy in the wrong place. Should be putting my energy in the wrong place.
Palm olive, yeah. I'll do it. That was a fun day. Try to salvage some stupid plastic standoffs because I don't want to cut other ones to make it work. So I'm popping all these broken ones apart. Yeah, I just use rubbing alcohol. Okay. All right. Now the ESC is mounted nicely. We can go ahead and start soldering some wires together. Yeehaw. First, I'm going to pop all these wires off of this ESC so I can get a clean attack points to it. Let's see. You're still. I need to get myself like a little mini vacuum so I can clean off my desk. Or I need a bigger desk. All right, always make sure that your temperature on your soldering iron is not 300. Always make sure it's up to 400. Now we're going to go in here and quickly dab off all these little left-over ends of the other motor wires that I left on here because I cut them off because I was impatient. That's the only excuse I have. One. Two. I do have a fan here for doing this exact thing. It's just kind of loud. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to mute myself for a bit while I have it running. just in case you're wondering where I went, why you can hear me. But I am going to run this fan real quick here. All right. I hope you didn't hear that. I thought I muted the mic, but I'm guessing you probably heard that. Oops, my bad. So now we just need to go and trim these wires down a little bit, because I don't really want them to be too crazy long like this. Or do that. If I do that, then I can put them in, kind of hide them. Get out of here. Let's get some solder going. Just want to dab enough of the solder onto the ends of the wires. Get them a little bit cleaned up so that they look nice for your soldering when you go to do it. Make sure the wire cover is all the way down and away. And then let's start one wire. And that one wire is just going to be annoying the entire time. All right, first wire onto the motor pads. Now I am going in and around it, so I try and give you the best view I can while I'm doing this. This is going to be tough because of where I've chosen how to do it. I'm just going to do it this way. This one I'll put here so that it goes around that way. And then these two I'll put going around the other way. There we go. All right, that's one motor. Let's get this other motor done because it's starting to annoy me. This one's already sized good enough, so let's just put this one on. This one here, I think I might have to resize a bit because I don't want it to be too long. No, that's good. I'll just use that. There's that one. I'm going to cut this one a little shorter. Hey, Mr. Crowley. Thanks for coming in, buddy. If you want to pop in, the StreamYard link is in the chat. You're welcome to hop in and say hello. You are definitely welcome. Son of a bitch. I cut that one a little shorter than I wanted to. Okay, he's going to have to live on that side. He's going to have to live on that side. Not a big deal. So I'm just going to have just enough to get it to where it's got to go. Let's give you some clean solder. Fucking asshole. All right. Hope everyone's having a good day today. It is shitty weather outside, so I'm huddled inside working on a project. Always working on projects. All right, as far as I know, that should be all of the. That should really be all of the soldering that I should be able to have to do now. I think everything is going to be hunky dory. I think this power lead, though, I think I'm going to shorten this. I'm going to shorten these power leads. They're way too long for my liking. Now I did have it this long because it was on a different build. It needed it to be a little bit longer. But if you don't need it to be long, don't waste your time with it. It's super not great for your cells. You get a lot better quality punch outs and all that kind of stuff if you have shorter leads. Even some batteries come with long leads, and it's like, why? Why? So that being said, let's adjust this to be the right size for what I need, because my battery is going to be about here on it, so I'm going to have this probably about there, so that's about half. Oops. Let's turn this one. All right, so all the motors all soldered up and everything's going. Hey, AVI, what's going on? Just getting all this ready. So now this is all set up. Motors are all attached. I'm going to quickly do some zip tying on it, which means I have to go grab my zip ties. Chat's pretty chill. Everything's pretty chill today. It's been a relaxing day. Hopefully you've had a nice day today too. Nepal, awesome. Welcome in. I think I've seen you in the chat before somewhere. In one of the streams in one of the places around the world. Maybe mine. Yeah, timing and time zones is a big thing. I've come to realize there's a lot more West or East Coast in North America than there are anywhere in the world that do streams or watch a lot. So you kind of have to go with their schedules if you want the watch hours. Yeah, this is a build from another build. So yeah, everything's already attached on this one. I'm just really just changing the frame, switching the frame out. Let's go ahead and get these canopies set up. So the camera has to sit between all this crap. Just rolled right up on in there. Let's look at that. Pretty sure this is supposed to be the right mountain right there. No, because I'm going to sit in the right spot. There we go. It's playing silliness on me. Still feel like it's not going in the hole. There we go. That's one. Some of these are sitting on wires. That's the problem I'm having. Getting it adjusted to sit where it's supposed to. It's like that sitting there, but this isn't sitting there. Yeah, almost done. It's getting there. Got one bolt I gotta grab from my bench because I think I put it away. Accidente. Where did I put it? Nope, it's not that one. Oh my god. Boom. Now this camera inside, which means I'm going to need that little rubber grommet piece that came with, which is hiding in a case down below. Put some of this stuff away. I'm very close to the end here, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Just going to throw some of this stuff back into the bench here that I don't need. At least I hope I don't need. Anyway, still. Grommet. Yeah, indeedly. Indeedly do. Let's see here. I got the camera mount. Where's that rubber one? I don't think this one would be the one that I want because. Yep, no, it's the perfect one. Problem is the camera lens doesn't fit on this one. So I'll just use that rubber grommet, wherever that rubber grommet went. Nope, it's not a Fox here. It is a Cadex. One of the smaller Cadex ones. Nano 2, I think. Yeah, Runcam Nano 2. What did I say? I think I said Cadex earlier. Sorry. Runcam. The Runcam Nano 2. This rubber grommet is way too big. Nope, perfect. Let's get you seated in there. Oh, I'm also going to need some more hardware for the lens. Can I use these? No, they're too long. Or are they? No, they've got this extension in here. That is correct. Neither Foxeer or Cadex. True story. All right. I'm going to attach this VTX inside here and then run it up through that hole. That should give me a good mounting option. Boom, skitty, boom. That's where he can live. That is a bottom mountain battery because the Session goes on the top. Okay, I'm at the point where now I can just put it on beta flight, make sure all the motors are spinning the right way. Let me check on what's going on in the world here for a second, have a sip of coffee. Look over everything, make sure everything is on nice. Everything looks okay. All right, I think it's time for me to check to see if this thing can run on beta flight. It should be fine because I have had it working before. It did take a crack to the ground, so maybe it did do something, but probably not. Am I using Emu Flight on this, or am I using Beta Flight? I think I'm using Beta Flight on this control. Can't remember, to be honest. So we'll open up Beta Flight. Give her a let's see here. Hopefully I picked the right one. Share screen. How do I get it so that, there we go. Get this sucker plugged in. Lights turn on. Accelerate, calibrate. Ports. FR Sky, everything seems to be all set up still. Make sure that everything is set up the same way. Boom, 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 boom. Correct. We got our configuration. I'm going to call it now the VX145. So now we're going to have to go into this and hopefully make sure that the motors are spinning the right direction, and when I plug in that everything is hunky-dory. Otherwise, we'll see a smoke show. You guys want to see a smoke show? No smoke show. Yeah, I don't want a smoke show either. But things happen. I'm pretty sure we're going to be good. But let's just give this a try. Good to me. So I'm going to go down there and accept all risks and responsibilities. Click on the number 1 motor, press the up button, and make sure that she's spinning the right way. She's spinning the right way. Number 2. Number 2 is spinning the right way. Number 3. Number 3 is backwards. 4 is right. Just number 3 needs to be changed. So just go disconnect. You disconnect from the power. Close that one. Open up JESC, because that's my go-to. Unplug it. Let it sit for a minute. That's reverse 3, indeed. Super easy process. We just got to load up JESC. So now let's load it up. Let's plug her back in. That's interesting. It only does one ring like that. Interesting. Might not have a working quad. Okay, no. Well, that seems suspicious. And disconnect. Now, the thing is, it should be doing that automatically when I plug it in the battery, all the sounds. But for some reason now, interesting. I'm kind of kerfuffled, because it should make all the sounds when I plug it in the battery. I wonder what it could be. Runaway takeoff prevention temporarily disabled. Where is the friggin' failsafe section? All right. Hopefully, she just works. I'm gonna grab my monitor, make sure I can see the video, see if that tells me anything. Okay, let's see here. All right, so now we're gonna get the screen going. Show you what I see, if I can see it. Doesn't look like the VTX is getting any power. That could be one of the few things. Wow. Not getting any signal from the VTX. So that means to me something is loose with the power to the FC, because when I do plug in the power cord for it, the USB, it does power up the entire thing. So it seems to be some kind of problem between there. I seem to think I'm asking me to unplug this part. Okay, thanks for coming in. Appreciate your like and subscribe. All right, so this is my VTX. The power cables go to there, and my RX goes to here. Aha! That's what it was. Loose connection. All it was a loose connection on this stupid little thing here. So, in that case, I am going to make sure by giving it a glue. Once I know what's in there. Yep. Now I know what's in there. It's all good in the hood. I knew it was just a connection. I didn't think there was any like wiring I had to fix. Like I said, I've had this thing in the air already. Son of a bitch. Get in there. Yeah, this monitor was my very first set of goggles. So he's about 3 years old. I actually have another set of box goggles I want to take apart in the future and also make into a screen, because this monitor only is really good for the bench. It only has one antenna, where the other box goggles I have diversity. So that would make for a better monitor for out in the field. But all right, I am gonna go ahead and really just put props on this thing and give her. Let's put them on. So for this one, I picked up some ducted 75 mil, as well as I got some iFlight ones. These are the Nasgo, and these are the 3.5-inch blades that are really aggressive. And I also have a set of Gem Fan Flash. These are pretty popular. These are pretty standard props, been around a long time. So I'm going to use these maybe later. But what I really want to try is the 75 mil, as long as they fit on this frame. Looks like clearance on the front is fine, and clearance on the back is fine. Beautiful. Let's use these Gem Fan props. Okay, that's that. That's this, and this is that, and that's that, and this, and this. But yeah, I mean, I really could. I guess I could have used these for the prop guards on my wires for my last build. It would actually work perfect. Oh well, don't really need them. Looks pretty cool. I'm gonna slip this rubber on the bottom. I really like to use the Omegod. We threw some Omegod on the bottom, get it nice and worked on, and then flip the battery strap through because you always need a battery strap. How many times I put a battery strap on, and I always forget how it goes on. So I can remind myself which way to feed it through. Okay. Now, because it's going to be carrying a GoPro on top, let me go grab my GoPro. This is ideally going to sit on top like that. Yep, Beta Flight was always setting props out, brother. Let's rip this friggin' strap off. Bring this in, so hopefully it doesn't rip on the bench, or on the bench fine, I mean. I mean, that's that. I mean, this is it, man. This is really it. So I'm going to go out and give this a little bit of a test run, and hopefully she flies beauty. Now, I definitely don't have the right size battery right now because I haven't picked that up yet. I totally gapped out and totally forgot about it yesterday when I was out shopping. So I'm just going to give this a hover try with the 525 mAh battery and see if she runs nice. but you also try and do it without the GoPro on it, just in case. But I like living life on the edge. There she goes. We've got some problems here with the video. No, we're good. It's all good. Okay, I'm going to go get the remote and we'll get this thing and see if it flies. While that's cleaning up, I'm going to run through all this stuff here, get things put away. Props go there. See here, we can give you guys a better view of what's going down. Or not, the camera might die on me. Nope, something's wrong. Like you said, maybe it's the props are on the wrong way. So I'll give that a quick test, especially without the camera on it. Yeah, I should have the props on the other way. My bad. Rookie move. I don't know why I put them on the other way. Just gonna switch over to the props because I'm a dumbass. I don't think I've ever put props on the wrong way before. Not for a long time. I mean, I think it's been quite a while. I am trying to rush through this. Just past our 2-hour mark, which I was hoping to have this done in about an hour and a half max. But 2 hours is really not that bad either. Okay, I'll give it a second shot here. I made this battery the perfect length. I'm a lot more comfortable standing near it. I definitely need a new camera. Those props look deadly. It's good to me. So, that's good to go. She runs, she's great. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in and checking out the stream. I know it wasn't really super amazing stream to watch, but hopefully you guys followed along and figure out something new or a new trick to get your drone working proper. So for that, thank you guys again, and I'll check you guys next time. Stay safe. See you later.